It's not very often that you get to see cool pro wrestling t-shirts, and it's not something that we really want to wear outside of the house. Superkicks can fix that for you. Superkicks offers all different kinds of cool, dope designs that I just love. I want to share my love for professional wrestling while also fitting into today's modern world. Superkicks offers all different kinds of pro wrestling apparel and streetwear gear. As you can see on the screen right now, hoodies, jackets, shirts, hats, stickers. Superkicks has it all. If you go to superkicks.com right now, that's SPRKIX.com, I am here to offer you guys a cool little deal. If you want something you want to fall in love with, if you want to find something that you just love and you're like, I want that dope design, then use the code JOSH00 and you'll get free shipping. Free shipping for you guys with whatever you want to buy site-wide. Superkicks.com, JOSH00 is the code. I hope you go there right now and find something you love. Released in the fourth quarter of 2002, Exciting Pro Wrestling 4, which was its title in Japan, was released on the PlayStation 2 console by THQ and was developed by Yuke's. It is a part of the WWE Smackdown video game series based on World Wrestling Entertainment. The game was the sequel to WWF Smackdown Just Bring It, and it was the first game in the series named under the WWE banner since the World Wildlife Fund lawsuit. My name is Josh Robinson, and this is 5 reasons why I love WWE Smackdown. Shut your mouth. Reason number 1, the season mode. Whoo boy, let me get started with this one, because it's a doozy. Now, we know in the latter WWE games, season mode has not really been a thing. A true season mode has not been in a WWE game since SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. There was different kinds of modes throughout the year, with SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 having a 24/7 mode, we had Road to WrestleManias, and more recently, we had Showcase modes. Now, back when the WWE SmackDown series was in its infancy, we had Season mode, which kind of featured text-based storylines consisting of 1 to 2 years of a WWE brand. You could kind of pick your brand, being Raw or SmackDown in this game in particular, being the first game since the original WWE brand extension. So you could pick Ric Flair's Raw, Vince McMahon's SmackDown, and you could participate in this 2-year season mode. Now, in previous games, it had only been 1 year. This game was the first to take on 2 years. Now, the season mode in particular in this game had that backstage free roam element where you could run around and talk to different superstars. Now, of course, it's 2002, it's on the PlayStation 2, so there is some things limited in this time, but if you just take everything away and go back to 2002 when this game originally came out, this was everything. Going and talking to Devon Dudley, or going to talking to Ivory, Trish Stratus, Bradshaw, whoever it may be, with every kind of selected superstar you had at your fingertips. Season mode is just something that I could just play over and over and over again with the kind of storylines that they had. It just felt fun, and it felt kind of like you didn't have to think too much. You just kind of went with the flow of the show. I miss season mode dearly, and it is reason number 1 why I love SmackDown. Shut your mouth. Reason number 2, the cool areas that you could play in this game. Now, I know this is a bit of a weird reason. I get it. I understand it. But it's something I love about Shut Your Mouth. The fact that you could go to places like the Smackdown station and fight in a train. Or you go to Times Square. Or you could go to WWF The World. Or WWE The World, I should say, in this game. But it had so many cool little things. And you could kind of climb different stuff. You could get on a ladder in Times Square and jump off a helicopter. You could climb the Titantron and jump off the Smackdown fist. There was so much stuff to do, just little things that made this game, like, you wanted that ultimate arcade and simulation. It's what we've all been striving for with wrestling games, and they can never just seem to find the balance. This had somewhat simulation. It was probably more arcade than simulation. The fact you could do stuff like that and go to the Smackdown station, go to the world, and just kind of vibe with your friends, it just made it so much more fun and so much more just like you want to play it, and it's something I miss, and it's the first thing I do every time I turn on my PS2 and play this game. It is reason number 2 why I love Shut Your Mouth. Reason number 3, the Royal Rumble match. Now, again, I know, don't come at me in the comments. I know a lot of the games had the same Rumble, but there's just something about Shut Your Mouth's Royal Rumble game, mode, match, whatever you want to call it, that I just remember loving and still love to this day. First and foremost, I miss the element of intergender wrestling in these games. I know it's not a thing we're going to see in the games anymore with the more PG-friendly, family-friendly aspect that WWE just have in general, but I just miss intergender wrestling in video games, and I also just miss the fact that Rumbles could just have anybody in them. And I used to just remember playing and getting thrown out and clicking a little select button and just kind of vibing. It was so much easier and it felt more real than like Rumbles in the new games. And I know Just Bring It and Here Comes the Pain had similar Rumbles, or pretty much exactly the same. But something I remember about Shut Your Mouth and playing the Royal Rumble match with friends, especially just being able to be anybody in these modes. I just miss it a lot. And it's reason number 3 why I love Smackdown Shut Your Mouth. Reason number 4, the game was evolving. Now I know I stated that this is definitely more than an arcade game than simulation, and I do stand by that. However, there is some noticeable changes in Shut Your Mouth that could really be a pinpoint on where the series was going in the future, in the more kind of latter years of SmackDown vs. Raw into the WWE games that we know today. Now, yes, I'm a big fan of simulation games, and I know that's probably in the minority, but I do like that perfect balance of arcade and simulation that I've said many different times. I think the Ultimate Wrestling game will try to find the balance between the two. Now, with Shut Your Mouth, there was a noticeable difference in the reversal system. It added more complex reversals than, say, in Just Bring It or the previous SmackDown games, is that it actually had a little bit more motion and a little bit more than just simple press square and you're kind of done. You did have to press the D-pad sometimes to reverse certain moves, and it just added a more free-flowing, replicate what you see on WWE TV kind of feel. Now, I know it's not always the case and some things still look very arcadey, but like I said, I think it was this step in a direction where they wanted to go. This game really, for me, did prove that they were evolving, because what we got next in the next WWE series of games was Here Comes the Pain, which is notably one of the best WWE video games of all time. So I think Shut Your Mouth is really kind of underrated in that aspect of how it actually evolved this series and moved this series along. There was different kinds of things when it comes to big improvements from Just Bring It, which was the first on the PlayStation 2 console. This kind of stepped it up a game, and it's just something that I love, and it's reason number 4 why I love WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Reason number 5, Creator Wrestler mode. Now, I understand that in 2020, this might not sound like the most impressive thing, but in 2002, this was cool. Now, of course, you got the standard selection of cosmetic options. You got that upgrade like you would in every WWE SmackDown game at that point. It included more basic parts and some great new systems for editing tattoos and other decals. The old animation creator now kind of allows simpler editing of taunts and idle motions. So, of course, I'm just kind of reading here from an IGN article just to kind of refresh my memory. But however, what I do remember in this game, there was a new system that you could individually edit body parts and facial features, easy for me to say, but of course you could kind of edit these things on all 3 axes, and faces can be edited in both gross and fine detail. You could do just about anything. I remember with these faces, you kind of stretch them out and kind of make them more wacky, kind of make them look a little bit more lifelike, whatever was lifelike in 2002, I guess. It was something I just absolutely adored, being able to kind of manipulate the face and move it around and make it just look damn cool. Make it look cool when you wanted to create your little creator wrestlers that I did back in 2002 when I was like 8 years old. I just thought it was the coolest damn stuff out there. And it is reason number 5 why I love WWE Smackdown Shut Your Mouth. And there we have it. 5 reasons why I absolutely love WWE Smackdown Shut Your Mouth. This game was a staple for me all throughout my childhood. I still play this game to this very day when I need some nostalgia and I just want to have some fun with a cool wrestling game. If you love this game, or if you didn't like this game, leave a comment below. Let me know why you love it or you didn't love it. If you've got a game that you would like me to cover here on 5 reasons why, also leave a comment below and I will do my best to cover it. I've been getting a lot of love for 5 reasons why, so expect some more of these over the next coming weeks as I kind of evolve this series and see where it can go. Of course, the easiest place to find me is on Twitter at JoshRobinson00. All of my links will be in the description box below. You can get the code for superkicks.com also in the description box below. If you want to hang out with me on Twitch, that is the absolute vibe that I actually love, is twitch.tv/JoshRobinson00. And of course, I hope you have a good rest of your day, morning, night, whatever time it is, whenever you clicked on this video. Until next time, guys, peace out.